holder has gone to shit lately. Yo, type in caps. What's the deal? Yo, we back in action, baby. Can you guys hear me? I don't know why the fuck the phone is being weird. It says my ETA is 1:47. Jesus Christ. I was expecting to be home by like 1:20. Then I stopped at Buc-ee's. Didn't even buy anything. Well, earlier I did, but it was gas and bathroom. You are screaming at me. What did I ever do to you? Why are you so mean to me? So I kind of want to play Resident Evil, but by the time I get home and set everything up, it's going to be past 2 a.m., so I don't think I'm going to do that. I have another show tomorrow, too. In the perfect world, I would stream like 2 to 4 a.m. and then sleep in till 12 like a fucking loser, but so how's everyone doing? Like the stream. Last night was crazy. Like, people kept unliking the stream, so like kind of, you know, angrily and half kidding, I was like, everyone just unlike it then, and like literally it went from like 26, which was the record, all the way down to 13 likes. So I was like, fuck, Jesus, guys. Day went by so fast. I was late to I was headlining, so I wasn't late, but it's not good to show up 15 minutes after the show started. I didn't go on, like, I went last though, so, but still, it was like stressful. Like the final stretch of the drive was like, fuck, because traffic was so barbaric today. I made okay money, but after driving, I spent at least 30 or 40 in gas, and then just 7.5 hours of my time being behind the fucking wheel. And I had to follow this comedian that looked like if Bill Gates fucked Bernie Sanders, so I said that. It was fine. There was like a small crowd, 25 people maybe. I feel like I lost them towards the end a little bit. Like, I started off killing, and like I had like, they were laughing at almost everything I said, and like towards the end I said something. I closed strong because that's, you know, I leave my best shit for at the end, but there was like this 6 minutes where I was just like, what the fuck did I say to piss you guys off? Everyone's giggling, and now you act like I'm O.J. Simpson. What the fuck did I do? You act like I'm Kanye West singing his latest song or something. Yeah, I do like those. Larger is better, but like it depends. I mean, there was like literally 25 people there, and in the way the room is set up, it's not ideal, but it was fine. It depends. If you have 25 people in a room that holds 300, it fucking sucks. But if you have 25 people in a room that holds 40, it's awesome. It just depends on the structure of the fucking setting. This was like in between. Like it probably could have sat like 80 if it was like packed to the fucking gills, but there was like 25 maybe. Dude, I have that Kanye West song in my head. I feel like that's not healthy. Because I'm walking around like singing it and shit, and someone's gonna shoot me. No, tomorrow is way south. This was almost I drove basically to Dallas. Like a suburb of Dallas, basically. Maybe like 45 minutes outside of Dallas. And then tomorrow's like almost San Antonio. Why is everyone fucking leaving? The new Hitler song. You know what I'm fucking talking about? Thought I'd have a fucking crowd in here tonight. Back up one. Oh, you would know if you fucking heard it. So you have not heard it, that fucking song. Why did I think this was going to be a smashing success right now? I was just like, I'm usually balls deep in Resident Evil at this point. The regulars are going to pop in. Dude, it's crazy. It's basically like, it's beyond South Park. That's what I'll say. And it's kind of a good song, too. Like, not what he's saying, but the beat and the rhythm. Like, had he just changed the lyrics, it could be like a summer hit. It could be like a song that's so popular that you'd get tired of it. Like 6 months from now, you'd be like at a bar and you'd be like, this fucking song again, because it would be so popular. But the lyrics are so insane that it's being like deleted everywhere, and like I think it was taken off Spotify, and Apple Music took it down. Like, it's insane, dude. I mean, it's floating around on YouTube, but it keeps getting deleted. Oh yeah, Twitter is insane. It's like, I feel like we can all laugh at like racist jokes, but then you go to Twitter and it's like real racism. It's like there's a difference between, like, I'll laugh at anything, like even if it is fucked up. Sometimes that's kind of the point, that it's mean and just doesn't give a shit is a part of the funny. So like, yeah, I've always said racist jokes are funny, racism isn't. And sometimes Twitter is just like blatant racism. I'm like, okay, have fun, Twitter. I'm not gonna, freedom of speech, I guess. I'm not gonna stop you, but good Christ. Earlier, I got some energy drink and some of these sours. They're in the bag now, but it's those little sours thing. I didn't get any almond. I don't have enough money. Basically, just gas and a drink, pretty much. It's like, if you're gonna be racist, try to be funny too. Sometimes it's just like, what the fuck? But I've always said this too, though, and I don't give a fuck who gets mad. If you don't have a friend in life that you send things to, that if the public saw it or if your employer saw it, you'd be fired and essentially lose friends, you don't have a real friend. Like if you like don't send a couple of memes every so often that people that you know would like literally cut you out of their life. If you don't have those type of friends, you don't have a real friend. Period. You have a bunch of people that you know that you're cool with, that you share things with, but you don't have a real friend. I have about 5 or 6 real ones in my life. Out of everybody I know I know hundreds of comedians. I know fucking, you know, if you count all the people from Arizona and who follow me and shit, you know, it's you know, 2,000 fucking people. There's 6 I'll send memes to. That I'm taking a new route that's going to save me 16 minutes, but I think it's going to fuck me with toll fees is what's going to happen. Bro, it's funny as shit. I'm sorry. Instagram kind of goes hard too. I'm like, how the fuck do they get away with some of this shit without being deleted? Instagram, you can watch some Mexican cartel dude or some Brazilian fucking drug lord like chainsaw a dude's head off on Instagram. I'm saying, how is this up? You see, yeah, you gotta vet the homies to see who's a real one or not. Dude, I saw the funniest fucking meme yesterday. Because you know how like Pakistan and India are like fucking basically about to go to war? And then there was a video and it looked real as shit. It was like a dude like on his knees with like it looked like that he was like tied up and you could only see like the top of his head, and then you see a dude with like his face covered and it looks like he grabs like a knife and starts cutting the dude's head off, and you just hear ah, ah, and then the camera goes down and he's just brushing his teeth. I was laughing so hard. For like 5 seconds, I thought it was really a beheading, and he was just brushing his teeth. You saw it too? Because I've seen real videos like that where it's like someone really gets their head cut off and I'm like, jeez. Smoking a bowlsy. Let's see if I lose any subscribers after this stream. I hope not. I'm trying to get to 2,000 by the end of the summer. Fuck it, but by August 1st, I want 2,000 subscribers. Dude, I saw another crazy video today where these fucking absolute dipshits were playing Russian roulette by shooting themselves in the feet, and they were like really shooting each other. One dude got shot in both of his feet. I was like, you fucking idiot, dude. Just go about 5 feet higher and just shoot yourself in the fucking head, dude. Like, I'm not even kidding anymore. If you're that fucking dumb, if you're dumb enough to do that to yourself, what are you gonna do to other people? You should be taken out. I shouldn't be saying this on YouTube, but sorry. It is what it is. And so they're using a revolver too, and it looks like it's a fucking like 357. I was like, if you're gonna, I mean, I guess there's some 22s that are revolvers, but it's just like you're playing with like a pretty fucking powerful gun to shoot yourself in the feet. Fucking idiots, dude. It's at least a 38. I don't know, but it's. Yeah, maybe it's not because the dude goes to the hospital and comes back and his foot's all bloody, and then he does it again and gets shot in his other foot. It's like a pretty large, like silver revolver, though. It looks big. Yo, Jack. I'm going to share this real quick to see who Papa Lop's in. Minutes till Jesus. $69 miles. No, 39. I was gonna be like 69. What the fuck? Am I driving the wrong way? The Nuggets won. I was watching it in the fucking car. Yo. I watched that game driving like this. Clearly. 11 people here. Please like, subscribe. I'm kind of considering playing Resident Evil tonight, but then that would just really be kind of dumb because I wouldn't even be starting until like 2 a.m. I've kept up. Because I need to record a podcast on Sunday too, because I've been slacking hard. I might do 2 next week if I can get a guest on the weekend and then record one either Sunday or Monday. Nobody. No, if I'm gonna fucking force myself to stay up by starting a video game stream at the time I normally end it, there's no fucking chance I'm playing anything other than Resident Evil 4. Why the fuck would I play free? If I'm gonna stay up unreasonably late, I'm gonna play the game I'm obsessed with right now. I'll decide when I get back, I don't know. If people sent me super chats, I would totally do it. Either way, at least I'm doing a nightly stream. This is what matters. Consistency. What, get sleep for what, though? All I have to do is perform tomorrow. I mean, I should do deliveries, but... probably sleep. I don't fucking know. It's 50-50 right now. If I could just go and like snap in, it's like it takes a while to set up everything, get the cables connected properly, set up the camera, turn on the laptop, pull up the game, open up the software, type everything fucking in, then 5 minutes for the game to actually load. Like it'll be 2 a.m. easily when I start, if that's if I rush. Well, I care if I stay up all night, so I'm undecided if I feel like doing that to myself or not. Yo, George. George and Jack are both old school Periscope companions. They are. I can put it on the lowest and I freeze my being in a sauna. Working late? Me or you? I did a gig in Terrell, Texas. But I'm considering being a real irresponsible idiot and going home and playing video games for 2 hours. Or maybe I could just do like 1 hour. I might not. I don't fucking know. Networking? I'm dancing to the Kanye West song in my head. Thirty-three more miles, baby. Let's see if the cats trashed the apartment or not. Type in caps if you can. I need to do another Ouija board stream. Those seem to be popular. Yo! The show was good. For the I mean, it was alright. I did 45 minutes. Felt pretty good about my set. It's just a lot of effort. Like, it paid decent, but it's literally like, it's like 7.5, 8 hours of driving in total. So just buying all the fucking gas, sitting in the car, it's... Yo! Barbie's here, and Geeky, and Roy. Now it's a real fucking party. Yeah, but typing in caps helps when I'm driving in the dark. And I have a show tomorrow too, but this one I headlined and it paid decent, but just the distance is what sucks. And I only sold like 2 stickers because it was like an older audience. Once the show was over, people were kind of just leaving. Like, you can feel when it's like, oh, this is a sticker audience. So I made like $40 on stickers when I wanted to make like 100. So it was kind of a dud, honestly. Were you just streaming Naked Gun? I saw the notification, but I was watching the Nuggets game on the phone, and then I stopped at Buc-ee's and got gas, and then it went live. I've been there before. Yeah, I would do it again. Last time I co-headlined, so I didn't make as much money. This time I just straight up headlined. It's a lot of fucking effort, though. The show tomorrow, like, it doesn't pay much at all, but Corey's on it, so it'll be a fun hang. 28 miles. Security patrol. I thought that was a cop for a second. I was like, oh, snaps. That's like kind of like my new material. Most of my new material either originates on my podcast or I talk about it on my podcast without even knowing it's going to be a joke half the fucking time. So now on YouTube and Periscope too. Like Periscope back in the day, I would rant about things and you guys would laugh, and then I would try it on stage and I'd be like, oh, that's like a new, really good joke. You don't run out of ideas on stage. Just never happened. I smell a skunk. Costco. Oh yeah, for sure. Timestamps for like memes and shit. I have a bunch in my iPad that I've never like acted on, where like there's a funny scene in a movie that I want to make like a TikTok out of. I got more RFK stuff coming soon, so be prepared for that. I used to get shit-housed drunk and go in freestyle streams all night. We'd go for fucking hours. You know, I watched so I'm not a big superhero fan, so I watched maybe like 45 minutes of the first Black Panther, and I was like, I'm good. There's nothing wrong with it. It's me. It's not the movie. And I turned it off, and that was like 4 years ago. I have no desire to see any Black Panther ever. I have enough wasteful, unnecessary bullshit that I've invested. Video games, fucking sports, horror movies. Like, I don't need comic book movies. Because it reminds you of your ex-girlfriend's crotch? That's a crazy thing to say. Why would you say that? People that would like do fucking heroin on Periscope, and like one time I thought a guy was dead. Like, he literally was in like a rocking chair and he shot up heroin, and just his body like limped over. It wasn't like a normal, like, even if like if you fall asleep or if you pass out, it was like he died. And then he laid there for a while, and then he got up and had more energy than fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger in Commando. He was just like running around and shit. I was like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? I need to start watching movies again. I need to pick and choose between YouTube and watching movies. YouTube, I make a little bit of money, nothing crazy, because Super Chats are a ripoff, and I have like 13 members. I need to start releasing more member-only content. Dude, there were some nights on Scope, like, down, like, probably kind of close to the end, like 2019, I would say, because I was still drinking at the time. I remember one night, I would have these, there was like 40 to 50 people that were always there, but I'd have these dumb nights where I would be on like the home page, so I'd be trending, so there'd be like 1,800 people watching, and then I remember one night I made like $300 because I just put like my Cash App or my Venmo, and people were just like sending me 20, sending me 10, sending me 2, sending me 5, and I like blacked out, and I woke up the next day and I had like $300 in my Venmo. I was like, what the fuck did I do last night? Those are the fucking days. At the start, and then they just sabotaged and fucked up their whole entire app voluntarily. Like, did all these stupid updates that literally just killed the whole point of it. And then announced that they were like, it's with a heavy heart we have to close operations, and something that was doing fine until we fucked it up. Like 2016. Maybe even 2015 actually, but like I started doing movies in 2016. Me and Glendon used to do prank calls on there. We would Periscope on my phone and then use his phone on speakerphone and just go into those crazy party lines and just talk shit to everybody, and like people thought it was funny. Yeah, open bobs, all that shit. Those are the fucking days. That was so weird. Like, so I literally don't understand. Like, anytime something sexual was on screen, it would like trigger a fucking just absolute, like the floodgates would open, and like Indian and Turkish dudes would just show up by the hundreds. And then right when the sex scene ended, they would all bail. It was so fucking weird. It was crazy. And they'd all be like typing sex, feet, open bobs. Like, it was so fucking crazy. I'm telling you, it would be like there's 72 people watching, and then it would go up to 300. And then when the Sharon Stone scene or whatever was over, like, it would go back down to 60. Like, it was crazy. I don't understand, like, do they have some type of, like, app or software in their phone that, like, signaled to them? It didn't make sense to me. I don't know how that was ever a thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I kept getting banned. Mostly for, like, copyright and, like, nudity and stuff. Like, some of it was me just saying insane things, but you'd have to cover the nudity. Yeah, that was like, I don't know what's the word for it, but like dopamine, or just like, it was exciting. Like, stream, it's like I'd start a stream, because I kept having to restart because I'd get banned so much. It's like, I have 220 followers now, and I would stream. I have a big night where I'm playing Punch-Out Hammered, and there's 1,000 people watching, and then I go from 252 to like 480 in one night. So I just like doubled my followers. This is awesome. Super Hearts ruled. I mean, is that what that is? I think like, I don't know, like Indians are like tech savvy enough to where like if they're being suppressed like real porn and shit, to where they figure out if they go into apps they can access it that way. They're tech savvy enough to do that, I guess, because there's some countries where it's so suppressed like they're just not capable of even getting in at all. I never do TikTok live. I did it a couple of times. I did a Ouija board and I had literally like 700 people watching. And I did a game one night and there was like a few dozen, but it just, I don't know. TikTok is just to dump whatever stupid skit or whatever comedy clip I have and then just leave it there. Whatever happens, happens. But like using TikTok like this, I'm just not into it. Ooh, 10 likes. McNeil Road. Yeah, VPNs, all that shit. So I'm trying to make this YouTube thing be a deal. I think I'm currently at $70 on here, something like that. Shut up, dude. You know how many fucking times I've done this? I've driven across the goddamn country, literally, doing fucking YouTube drive stream. I have it down to a fucking science. And who the fuck cares about LeBron James? He's been eliminated from the playoffs for like over a week now. No one cares about him. Once you get 200, start reacting. Yo, Sam. $19 more minutes, and then I decide if I'm going to stream Resident Evil or go to bed because it's 1:35 in the fucking morning. Also, we have a rule in here. Type in caps so I can actually fucking read it properly. It's hard to see in the dark and while driving. I can glance over and it's nice and big. That's what she said. I'm not going to roast Bronny. His ability to play basketball roasts itself. "12 miles, and then it's cat o'clock." Like, share, all that, subscribe. Like I said, I wanted to get to 2,000 subscribers by August. I make lists. Like, I'm not like crazy goal oriented, like, but I feel like I make lists and there's a bunch like all throughout my notes in my phone. I'm just like, do this by this date, or even like daily lists or weekly lists, comedy set lists, shows, amount of money I want to make. And for YouTube, I said I wanted to get to 2,000 by August. Okay, now Sam is typing an essay. Chat GPT, Mark. That's hilarious, bro. You've never been? You mean to tell me you've never been to Raccoon City? What could you possibly know about the T-virus? Clearly, you've never been infected. I, on the other hand, have been infected with Chris Redfield, circa Resident Evil 5 in Africa, to where you've also never been. 10 threes. Dude, the Celtics missed 45 threes the other day. It was the NBA playoff fucking record, bro. They took 60. They were like, what were they like? 15 for 60. Fucking insane, dude. It sounds like I was a new fire. It does. He goes in and out. Well, Jill, it feels like your days are numbered now. Dude, I fucking hate Knicks fans, bro. Like, I don't mind the Knicks as a team. It's kind of cool when they're in the mix. I like Brunson. Towns is funny because he's like a 7-foot gay Drake, so his clips make me laugh and shit. But the fans are just like barbarians, dude. They're like Eagles fans. Every time, like, they lose, I'll go to their Instagram and just look at all the raging comments. It's fucking hilarious. Right. What was Draymond going on about the other day? Saying that they don't like seeing a conflict. Here's the thing. Racism absolutely exists. I'm listening. But when you're a fucking millionaire basketball player, shut the fuck up. Okay? Start at the ground level where it's actually happening. When you're holding out for a contract so you can make 15 fucking more $1 million, go to hell. All right? I'm fucking done with professional athletes pretending like they're the ones being like the Shedeur Sanders thing. Shut the fuck up. Your dad's a douchebag and you were the worst interview in draft history. That's why they didn't fucking pick you. And you're not that good either. So maybe face those fucking facts. All right, I need to calm down. I mean, he's 35. He looks 48, and he's an effective defender. It's fine, like, but I don't know how much more he has. Why is it taking me this weird ass way? Turned off toll fees. Since after gas, I made 39 cents tonight, performing for 26 people in a bowling alley / movie theater. Go. Sounds like a Stanhope gig. Stanhope told me this fucking hilarious story, dude, where there's this place in Pine Top, I believe it is, Pine Top, Arizona, and they have something called Monday Fun Day, and they've been doing it for like 30 fucking years. And Stanhope just like showed up randomly. And it's like, it's comics like me that headline it. So it's just like broke nobodies who, yeah, they might be good, they might be shit. Either way, they're headlining a fucking casino for $250 on a Monday night. It's not good. Stanhope shows up just to drink for no reason. He literally got in a fight with a bingo and just drove there. It's like, fuck it, I'm going for a drive. And just drove there, like not even knowing there was comedy. And then talked to the comedian. And the comedian's like, you want to go up? And he's like, Stanhope said, yeah. And then he said that the comic went up and bombed so bad that he left. and the comedian tried bringing him up, and Doug Stanhope wouldn't go on stage. It was fucking hilarious, dude. You have like a fucking top 10 comedian ever, and the crowd's like, yeah, I'll go up, and he sees you eat shit so bad that he's like, fuck this. I'm not going up there. Oh man, to me, that's hilarious. All right, I guess it's just me. Dude, some of the little towns where nothing is going on have the best fucking crowds. Whether it's even in size sometimes. There's a fuckload of people that show up, and then they just want to have fun. They're not uptight. They're like, we worked all fucking week. They're kind of easy to make laugh. They want to have fun. They're like, shit doesn't happen a lot around here. And if you're like good, you like, my best sets by a fucking mile are in these weird little fucking small Texas towns. Like tonight was okay, like it was fine. But I've had like, not to be gay, I've had like magical nights where it's like, I have no business crushing that fucking hard. But they were just like starved for entertainment, and I was just able to do it. Like I did an hour one night in Temple, Texas for like 20 dudes. Like there was a few women, but they were all like, they were like MAGA, big time. And I was roasting them for being MAGA and like January 6th shit, and they fucking loved it. And I got off stage and I was like, how much did I do? And I saw my recorder and it was at 56 minutes. I was like, that was fucking insane. Like, I equate it to like, if I was a basketball player, I averaged 17 points a game. I went off for 50 that night. It's like, okay, this is not going to happen often, but it did. All right, we're almost home. All right, people are bailing out like I'm walking an actual crowd now. Well, what do you want me to talk about? We almost have more likes than people in here, though. That's never happened before. Uh-oh. DUI. Dude, I've headlined Chuckleheads in Bisbee several times. I fucking love that room. Last time I did it was awesome. The time before that was like a little rough. Because last time I just started roasting this dude. There was a dude in the front, and I was just fucking roasting him, like on and off for like the whole 45 minutes that I did. I would like every like 5 to 10 minutes I'd go back and just start like saying shit to him. And then after the show, it was like weird because he owned like the biggest hotel in Bisbee and was like trying to get us to go do comedy there. And I was just like, that's kind of like poaching talent. That's kind of fucked up. Because like we're good friends with the owner there. And I was like, we're loyal to Chuckleheads, dude. Ooh, there's 9 people and 11 likes. That's a sign. It's a sign from the government. I mean, I only do Chuckleheads anytime I go to Bisbee. They're technically a comedy club. I'm friends with the owner, and they book me and they pay me. Dude, one time a comic, not realizing like Bisbee's like liberal and hippie, he had some joke where he said faggot a bunch of times and he was doing fine, and then he like lost the room and just couldn't recover. And I was like, yeah, know your audience, dipshit. And it wasn't him just saying it. It was like, I guess it was like homophobic. It was kind of funny, but I was just like, why would you do that joke here? go. 1890s. You guys want to say hi to the cats? Wait, what? Storm out and leave? I'm confused. Austin is not as lit as people think it is. It is in pockets and there's a lot of that, but like comedy shows, not really. Sometimes for sure, but it's just a melting pot of just, and Austin is just, you drive like 10 minutes out of town in any direction, it's like super right wing. So you get a mix and match and combination and all kinds of different vibes. Danner. We're going home. I was considering starting a super late Resident Evil 4 stream, but I don't know if I'm going to, because by the time I set everything up, it's going to be 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. The only thing that could entice me is if people gave like super chats or something. But starting this late is just not good for my scheduling and what I need to get done tomorrow. But I am craving it. In 2001, what were you, fucking 8 years old? Oh, 21, okay. I actually first saw Stanhope in 2007 or 2000. It might have been 2005. It was fucking long as fuck ago. I was like 18 or 19 at the time. I was on crutches too because I had broken my fucking ankle. Hopefully the cops are there and you guys get to see some crazy heavy action of assaults going down or something. I mean, I could play Resident Evil for like 45 to an hour or something, but even that is, like I said, it's more effort than it is to the naked eye. Like you guys don't see all the cables and all the pulling up everything and typing it in, making sure it's working. Like it takes like 15 minutes to get things cooking. Nice. He's the GOAT. I mean, are there funnier comics than him? Maybe a few, personally, that I would be like, all right, is Louis C.K. pound for pound funnier? If you're going like greatest hits, fine. Yeah, and there's a few others. But everything about him, from how funny he is to how cool he is to how respected he is to what his career is, he's number one for me. Oh my God, we're here, baby. And someone parked in my spot. Should I slash their fucking tires? Remember Dietrich had that joke about how he got mad that someone parked in his spot, so he slashed their tires, and then he was really stupid because now their car was stuck in his spot. It's a pretty good joke. It's cat o'clock, baby. Shit, I have so much I brought all this equipment. Like, I'm gonna get great video tonight, and it was fine, but like, it was mostly all material I have on video anyway, and for like a way smaller crowd. So it's none of it's really anything to brag about. Like this. It's very quiet around here. He might have, maybe it stuck this time because he's quit on and off for years now. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Where the kid is. I hear one. Say hello to everybody. Oh, you guys want food. They want some food. It's food o'clock. Are you ready? All right, let's see the other cat. Oh my God, there she is. Do the scratchy thing. Whoa. Woo! Yeah, this is the setup I've been playing on. Laptop right there, and I play on the screen, and there's the controller. All right. I'll surprise you guys if I go live or not. I don't know. I'm going to wind down, though. Either way, like, subscribe. Thanks for chilling. Peace out.